large mass of Fusiliers today. We would usually split the Fusiliers into two. So we're going to do that in a bit, and then we're going to practice formation and speed, and then combat. And so I guess I can go ahead and cover a little bit of combat here. 48K, could you please fall in line? I'm pretty sure not a lot of people want to see you hugging the tree, but that's just me. So let's go over bayonet drills. So bayonets, as you all know, is the closest thing to melee here in the game. So if you all could press X and take out your bayonets. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So as you guys can see, there is a little charge icon at the top, and it'll switch varying where your camera angle's facing. So if your camera angle's facing at the bottom, then your charge arrow will be at the bottom. If your camera angle's charged at the top, then obviously your charge arrow will be at the top. So if you guys take a look, this is going to be the hardest part to explain, so just try to stick with me. If you guys take a look, and if you charge your bayonet, so hold it, you'll see that the arrow charges up. Now let's say you charge that bayonet when the arrow is fully charged. When the arrow is fully charged, you will do the most damage. But if you spam click it, meaning you only get, like, let's say 1% of the charge, then you'll hardly do any damage. So it's super vital that you make sure you charge the bayonet, because you need to be able to do as much damage as possible. Alright, perfect. In regards to the charging of the top and the bottom, if you charge top, then you can aim for your opponent's head. Mr. Duck and 48, could you please fall in line? This is not a time to, try to play around with each other. We don't do that here, unfortunately. So, as you all know, the bayonet can charge for either the waist or the head. I would preferably go for the head because I see it as taking more damage, but then again, I'm not really sure if there's an exact damage reticle for that, so, but I would recommend going for the head. So, the next thing is morale. So morale heavily affects your melee, meaning if you have low morale, you will do no damage at all. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. Deutsch, I want you to run as far away as possible. Go ahead and do that for me. Deutsch, go ahead and... No. How many of you guys are named Deutsch? So Deutsch, go ahead and run away as far away. Yeah, just run. So you guys are going to see that because you have no flag bearer with you, your morale is slowly going to decrease to the point where you're not going to be able to make a strike on anybody because you don't do any damage. So let's go ahead and try that. Team, me, Invader. So you guys should all be low morale. So everyone... Yeah, so let's wait for that to go down. Hey, I didn't say fire. So let's wait for your morale to go down. And Black, tell me when it's all the way down. So you'll see that when your morale is all the way low and you try to use your bayonet, you'll do no damage. Is it down? Alright, so everybody try to strike me. Like, everybody. I'm not got it. Because you have no morale, you'll do no damage. You actually don't, because if you were, then I would be taking damage. No. So go ahead and start forming back up. Let's go. So as you all see, that was a perfect demonstration of how morale will affect the gameplay of how battles will play out. Now, yeah, so chanting, perfect time to mention chanting. So chanting, synchronized chanting will boost your morale heavily. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. But everybody, if you don't know how chanting works, you'll press Q and you'll see For Das Fatherland at the top. You're going to press For Das Fatherland in 3, 2, 1, For Das Fatherland, and that'll boost your morale significantly. You'll see that at the bottom left, that there is a little icon that says chant, and that'll signify that you are getting a morale boost from chanting. Does that make sense, everybody? I'm glad. So, synchronized chanting works. It works like a miracle. Where's Deutsch? Where's our flag? Where did our flag go? Deutsch, were you still moving? I thought you were with us.
No, I was like 2 miles away.
I forgot to call him back. My bad. So, now, let's start moving. So, I think I'm gonna, actually no, let me get some targets out. So give me target. So we're gonna practice accuracy. If you guys don't know, if you guys would all if you guys can present for me. you're going to see that the reticle is a bit different from Strasbourg. So if you're new, this is extremely important, so listen up. Once you're actually, I want you to explain it, because I'm not
Wait,
all
what?
that fond with it either.
Start with talking to King.
Explain the reticle
Yeah.
system
Okay.
and accuracy.
So once you present, guys, and you can hold, make sure you guys hold down, right? You're gonna see this reticle, okay? And there's gonna be a bridge at the bottom. You don't want to aim there. You see, you're gonna try and aim in the very middle. And once you aim at the very middle, you're gonna have to account for some bullet drops. So once you're over 2 studs, not 2 studs, like 200 studs or something like that, you want to aim. What is it, Black? What's the exact parameters?
Hey guys, remember, do not fire. A super important trait of line battles is musketry discipline. If you fire out of line, you're ruining the morale for almost everybody here. You want to fire with us, unless I say independent fire. So, go ahead, continue, Monsieur.
So, Black, what is the exact parameters? So, like, if you're over so much studs, you want to aim above the hat, right? Yeah, so
this is super
there's
close.
something there.
Yeah, so this is super close, so you don't need to be super far. So let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1, fire. Perfect volley. So a little, some of you need to aim a little higher, so go ahead and get your reloads in. So go ahead and get your reloads in, everybody. You want to make sure that you need to aim a little higher. So once everybody's reloads in, no, I didn't say fire. I didn't say fire. So get your reloads in and auto present. You're always gonna auto present. Don't wait for me to say make ready. It's a hindrance. Just make ready and auto present. You need to get that as a habit. Auto present all the time. So everybody should be auto present. 3, 2, 1, fire. So some of you still need to aim a little higher. A lot of you got your shots though, so that is very good. But some of you need to aim a little higher. So let's go ahead and do that one more time and try to hit down all the targets. We have a lot of us here today, so we should be able to strike down all the targets. So everybody auto present. So auto presenting lets me know that you're ready to fire, but do not fire until I say. So 3, 2, 1, and fire. Perfect. Some of you guys are still not aiming high enough, and that's why you're hitting the ground. But that's okay. Just aim a little higher. You want to, at this range, you want to aim for either the torso or the head, because it's not super far away. But let's try farther. So let me delete these. And so we're going to try a farther distance. Now, you'll see in line battles that when it comes down to melee engagements, that a lot of it just is determined on how far the enemy is. So that's just the close distance. If we were in a close combat battle where everything was, closer up, then yeah, you'd be able to hit that pretty easily, wouldn't you? But let's try a more practical range. So let's go ahead and place some dummies over here. Now remember, do not fire. It's all about musket discipline. You don't want to fire out of line. You want to fire in sync with everybody. That way you get the most, damage out of your synchronized shots, obviously. So go ahead and, is that enough dummies? I think I need a bit more. So everyone go ahead and make ready, present. Like I said, I'm forgetting my own commands. So make sure you're all in auto present in 3, 2, 1, fire. So not as long as I expected, you guys need to aim a little higher. Remember that this is farther away, so you're gonna need to account for the bullet drop. So go ahead and get your reloads in. Now, I did forget to say that if you stay at the end of the training, you'll see that we're going to announce company enlistment drafts. And what that means is the best of you will be drafted into the Grenadiers or the Jaegers. So staying till the end gives you a better opportunity to get drafted. If you don't get drafted today, don't worry. We have drafts every week, so you should be able to have a shot every week or so. So everyone make, auto present and wait. 3, 2, 1, fire. Okay, so people on the right, you guys aren't aiming high enough. On the left, you guys did really good, and the center, you're good. The center's good, but just aim a little higher. So go ahead and get your reloads in, everybody. So, like I said, aiming higher, because you have to account for the bullet drop, is needed. Now, I'm glad Arctic and Nathan pointed it out. If you need to step up because we're on a depression, then you can do so. So go ahead and step up if you need to, and 3, 2, 1, and fire. Perfect, perfect. Then you're going to fall back and reload. So you want to fall back and reload. Use the depression as cover, because let's say they're firing back at us. Then you need to get in cover fast. You don't want to be shot before you even fire your first shot. Does that make sense, everybody? I'm glad. Now don't crouch and reload. Crouching slows down your reload. Only crouch when you're not reloading. Alright, so go ahead, everyone present and fire. So now, as you all see, we're doing volleys, and volleys are usually very effective against close targets. But let's say the enemy's a little closer, then I'll usually tell you to do independent fire. So go ahead and everybody start doing independent fire. Get used to the targeting system, and we'll go from there. So independent fire is now activated. This is where you can fire at your own pace. If you see an enemy, you take your shot. If you don't see an enemy, you don't take your shot. Pretty simple as that. But independent fire doesn't mean just fire, willingly. Independent fire means you fire when you have a shot, meaning don't waste your shot on something you know you can't hit. Take your shot when you believe you can, hit it. So, I'm going to get a little more dummies out. Yep. So go ahead and you guys can start independent firing. Now, usually you're going to keep firing independently until I say cease fire. When I say cease fire, you're either going to continue reloading if you're reloading, or you're going to auto-present if you're already reloading. But don't take your final shot if I say cease fire, because you don't want to take your shot when I'm already trying to get you guys to do a volley. So. So being in line helps a lot. So go ahead, 48K and everybody else, step back in line. I did say you can, step up, but not too far, because remember, you need to stay in cover while, keeping your reload speed. Go ahead and cease fire. So I should not see any more shots. Cease fire, cease fire. So go ahead and start reforming the line. You want to stay in line, boys. Stay in line. So now we're going to focus on firing in 2 ranks. Now, as you all can see, this is a pretty big line, and we need to stay consolidated for the morale boost to affect us. So let's go ahead and start forming into 2 ranks. So starting from Karma, and then, one by one. So Karma, go ahead and start, and then Crafty, and etc., will follow. Hey, 48K, I didn't say move. Remember, it's 1 by 1 from the end of the line and onwards. So once you see that the person next to you is moving, you'll move too. And then I'll say stop when it's even. So go ahead, Savage, you're next, and then Ma, Used, Horned, Blue, and just keep making a second rank. Now, if you're in the second rank, you want to keep some distance from the first rank, so don't sniff their necks. Because if you're too close to them, then it's likely that if they miss the first rank, they'll hit you in the second rank. So go ahead and back up. Back up to about here, like here. Yep, Karma, Crafty, everyone, in the second rank. If you're in the second rank, fall back to about there. Yeah. Okay. And so the flag bearer will usually stand in between. So usually, yeah. If he's AFK, that's fine. Just move around him. So usually this is how we'll form if we're just one big regiment, which our marshal tends to keep us consolidated in one big regiment, but if he lets us, then we'll separate our Fusiliers into 2 or 3. Okay, so the first rank, you will step up and crouch, and that will allow the second rank to be able to shoot over your heads. It's super important that you crouch, because if you do not crouch, then the second rank will shoot you, and we need to get the most out of our shots. So go ahead and everybody present. Make sure if you're in the first rank, you need to crouch. If you're in the first rank, you need to crouch. Now, second rank. What you'll see is that there's little gaps in between people in the first rank, and that allows you to be able to shoot in between them. If you want, you can move up to that portion, and take your shot like so. Now, everybody should be presenting in 3, 2, 1, fire. Perfect, perfect, perfect. A few of you guys hit the pre-pool in the first rank, but a lot of the people in the second rank were able to get their shots through, which is perfect. Now, like I said, if you can, try to look for these gaps. Try to look for these gaps in between each other. For example, if you look where I am, which I know there's a lot of you, but if you guys look where I am, I'm standing in the middle, by the way, you'll see that there's this gap between extensor and mysterious. So you'll go to that gap, and you'll usually fire, and then you'll go back. So everybody get your reloads in. Now reloading is automatic. You don't wait for me to say, reload or whatever. Reloading is always going to be automatic. So, but let's say we fire our shots. Everybody fire. And let's say we need to move. The flag bearer, follow me. Let's start moving, everybody. Let's start moving. And cancel your reloads. Cancel your reloads. So canceling your reloads when we're moving is super important. On the number one trait that happens throughout battles is that people are going to be like, oh, but I want to get my next shot in. That's not, no, you don't want to do that. Only do that if we have a short enough distance to go to. That way we can get our reloads in. But it's at this time where if we're traveling long distance and we need to get there fast, then you need to cancel your reloads. So people in the back, I see you reloading. You're not lucky. So go ahead and cancel your reloads. You need to move fast. So now let's start forming up in 3, 2, 1. Let's form to my right and left. Form to my right and left. Move, move, move. So the flag bearer will always signify where I am. So if you're the flag bearer, then you'll obviously stick with me. So let's practice that flag bearer training. So everybody scramble out. Everybody scramble out. Say we're all, we're about to move. We're about to move. So follow me. A loose formation on me. Follow me. Just follow me. You don't have to form up. Just follow me. So spread out as much as possible. So let's say we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. And the flag bearer died.
Whoever has the flag, please give it back. Just demonstration, please.
I think Morvix died. Damn, I quite liked him.
Whoops, sorry about that. I accidentally disconnected from the. My bad. I accidentally clicked a different VC. So let's go ahead and loose formation. Follow me. Loose formation. So we're still following. Now remember,
Give me the flag.
when I say halt, you have to halt. Remember, it's all about discipline. Flag bearer, what did I tell you? You need to stick with me, flag bearer. So we're moving. Now spread out, everybody. Start spreading out. You need to, because this is just training. Yeah, so let's say we're routing. We're falling back because they're chasing us. Now everybody halt where you are. Just stop where you are. Just stop. So let's say the flag bearer dies. So Deutsch, go ahead and drop the flag. So in this situation, I didn't say pick up the flag, did I? Go back. Drop the flag, duck. So in this situation, Nathan is the closest person to the flag. So Nathan would pick up the flag. Perfect. And we keep moving. So we keep moving, we're routing, oh no, they're chasing us, oh no. And then, spread out a little bit more, guys. You don't want to clump up. Because I know a lot of you are like, oh yeah, let me get the flag. Spread out. It's supposed to be unpredictable. So, we're moving, and uh-oh, flag bearer died. Everybody halt. So let's see, who's the closest person? Blue, again, I didn't call you, Blue. Blue, I didn't call you. So, flag bearer dies, and the closest person is either duck or savage. Now, it's at this point in time, this is super important, you have to decide who's going to get the flag. So in this situation, it's common sense. Savage, you get the flag. Perfect, you got the flag. Now let's practice what the flag bearer would do in melee. So let's say we're charging. Everybody press X. We're charging. In this instance, the flag bearer needs to be close and personal, and when we're in a charge, you need to clump up together. That way we can make a breakthrough through the line. So you want to get as close as possible. Now usually, 2 people will stay with the flag bearer in the back. And if you see somebody going for the flag, you'll protect the flag. So we're moving, and bam, we charge. But let's say we're losing the melee engagement. Then we're going to start falling back, and the flag bearer needs to be in the far back. So we're falling back now. We're falling back. Let's go ahead and fall back. Yeah, what are you doing? So usually, if you're in the back right now, so Griffin and Knots and Horned and Axis, you guys are going to be the ones doing the fighting retreat since you're in the back. So you'll usually face the back. Now, the number one thing you're not going to do is you're not going to stand still and you're not going to stay there and fight. You're going to do a fighting retreat, meaning you're going to retreat while fighting. So you're not going to stay in the action because then you'll get too far away from the flag and you won't do enough damage to even sustain yourself. So we're falling back, and let's say, oh, they're falling back too. Now let's reform. So remember, guys, I'm the only person in this line with the white plume on my head. So you'll reform with me. Now, flag bearer, you need to stick with me because remember, you're the one identifying where the line is. So Savage, go ahead and stick with me. Savage, in this situation, since Deutsch is back and he's alive, you'd give the flag back to Deutsch since he would be, the more skilled flag bearer. So it's all about skill and seniority. Because if you're more skilled at being, to drop the flag, you just unequip it. Yeah, just unequip it. So then Deutsch would pick up the flag and we'd move from there. So perfect. That was good, guys. See? You guys aren't half bad. So let's try that one more time. So 3, 2, 1, charge. Now, if you're on the far left and right, you want to consolidate with the boys in the center. But usually, if I say that we should try flanking them, then if you're on the left and the right, then you guys need to try to outflank them. So let's go ahead and practice that. Let's left and right, start flanking. So you'll usually spread out on the left and right. Now see, this is where the issue starts because then too many people steer away from the center. Now remember, not a lot of people need to be on the right and left. Majority of the force needs to be in the center. Some need to be on the left and right, but not all. So you'll keep moving, and oh man, we're losing to the elites. Let's fall back. So the flag bearer would fall back with me. All right, see how the 2 vaults are chasing the flag bearer? You guys would need to defend from those vaults. So it's in this situation where you need to defend the flag bearer. People are going to try to go for our flag. That way they stop our respawn. So we need to be able to defend ourselves. It's vital. So let's go ahead and reform over here on the road. And we're going to practice a few melee drills. So. Yep. So go ahead and everybody start forming up to my left and right. Flag bearer, remember, stick right with me. Perfect, flag bearer, perfect. So hopefully you guys are getting good use out of this training because you guys need to be able to use what I'm telling you on the field. Remember, it's not always about winning, but you want to try your best to score a victory over the enemy because who wants to lose to the coalition? Nobody wants to lose to the coalition. The coalition sucks. No, I'm joking. If you like the coalition, that's fine. So, Blue, go ahead and fall in line. Remember, it's all about discipline. It's all about discipline, my friend. Now, in this situation, we're going to start practicing melee. So, if I call your name, you're going to be with Monsieur. And if, if I call your name, you're going to be with me. If Monsieur calls your name, you're going to be with Monsieur. So, Monsieur, come over here and stand to the front with me.
On my way.
So, I guess we could just go from the top. So, if you're on the far right of the line, start moving to Monsieur, and if you're on the far left of the line, start moving to me. Remember, keep the lines even. You're good at forming fast. James would like this, actually. He's all about, forming up, and it's like, oh, you're not fast enough, but that's pretty fast. Now, I will say that when you're in the predicament where one line is bigger than the other, so common sense would be like, oh, that line's bigger, or not bigger. That line's a little smaller. Let me go join them. Right now, it's fixed, though. It's fixed. So, perfect. So, Monsieur, go ahead and start. So, if you're in my column, move with me over here. So, go ahead, my column with me. Now remember, if you're in Monsieur's column, you're going to stick with Monsieur. Do not move. Do not move from his column, because we're going to do a bayonet drill where we go against each other.
Alright.
So,
no, it's fine. Alright, my column, come over here. Follow me. Let's go, guys.
So go ahead and form behind me. Perfect. So, what's it called? Monsieur, you can keep on that team.
One
I'm
behind
gonna
me.
make a different. I'm gonna make a different company. That way, and
Joey,
so
come
that
over
way
here.
we can. Yeah. I know we're losing morale. I'm about to make a new company. That way we can get our flag. So let me make a new company, and this is gonna be Melee Line 2. Melee Line 2. So this is called Melee Line 2. So now 48K. I'm gonna put you in my line. 48K, 48K, 48K. So Melee Line 2. Okay, so, and then Notable Arctic Melee Line 2. And Ibra Melee Line 2. So a lot of people. Griffin Melee Line 2. Now, if you're here right now, this is definitely going to boost your credits if you're trying to be a Grenadier. Because if you win this melee duel, we're going to be scouting you out for being a Grenadier. Because Grenadiers are really good at melee, and we could use a bit more Grenadiers. Mysterious. Yep, there you are, Mysterious. So, if you're really good at melee, this is your time to shine. Oh yeah, let me get the NCOs to help out with that. So, who else is here? Notable, who else? Notable, and is there any other NCO on my line? No, it's just Notable. That's a lot of names. I can't even tell. So Notable, let me give you NCO perms and you can help team. So, let's see. Notable. Jesus, Notable, I can't even find you on the leaderboard. Where are you on the leaderboard? It's a lot of names, which is good. I'm glad we rallied this much because that means a lot of you guys came to learn something. And you guys are all excited for the Waterloo battles, yeah? So we have a big Waterloo battle tomorrow. So this is going to prepare you for that big Waterloo battle. I see Blue is saying no because he doesn't want to die. You're under 48K? All right. Oh, okay. So let me go ahead and give you commander perms and then start helping me team these guys. I'll start from the back. You start from where I stopped.
So Joseph, you could just press T and then go team.
Yeah, but I have to take people out of your company and put them in mine.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that way we can do the melee drill, and then we'll just keep it like that. We won't bother putting them back in one.
Yeah.
So I got Roblox. Let me get Grand. And then Arctic, do you mind spawning in a flag for us? That way we can start with morale. So then let me get Savage. Savage, you're quite the talker today. And then let me get Horned. Horned Cow. I like your username. Good username. Bob the Awesome King. Probably one of the longest usernames I see here. 75 people are in the game. Oh crap, that's a lot of Saxons. Okay, Bob. Gosh, it's hard to miss Bob. He has the longest name here. Connor. I'm just gonna call him Connor. Connor. Where are you, Connor? I cannot see you on the leaderboard. Where are you, Connor, on the leaderboard? I cannot see you. Oh, no, never mind, I found you. Sorry, you were hiding from me. So Bad Karma is next. Bad Karma, where are you, Bad Karma? Karma. There you are, Karma. And then who else needs to be in the melee line 2? If you're not in melee line 2, step out in front of me. If you're not in melee line 2, step out in front of me. Okay, perfect. So Arctic, help me team these guys into melee line 2. So Test and Blue, I got you, Blue. So melee line 2. Alright, Blue, you're in melee line 2. You can go ahead and fall back in line. Alright, Test subject, you're in melee line 2. Alright, Osiris. Let me see, Osiris? Yep, I got you. So, Osiris, you're in melee line 2. Godzilla, I'll get you right now. And Godzilla, you are now in melee line 2. Yeah, put snow covers on. That way, that identifies you as, what's it called, invader, or whatever. Real John, where are you, Real John? Did you get Real John? Oh, you got Fake. So go ahead, Fake, fall in line. And then Real John, where are you, Real John? You're hiding from me, man. Why do you gotta hide from me?
My line. Put on your snow covers.
So there you are, John. Perfect.
So press H, de-equip your musket. And it should be on the far right. You should see white cover, and you want to put that on. Make sure you take your cords off when you put it on, so it doesn't look
What's it called? Monsieur, I want you to rename your company Fusilier von Koenig, and mine will be Fusilier von Prince.
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch my team. Let me God all first. God all. That way we don't accidentally kill each other. See, people are already shooting. Don't do that.
Black, really, man.
So don't put your snow covers on. If you're in my line, remember my line only. If you're in my line, don't put your snow covers on. Do not put your snow covers on. Keep your snow covers off because that will identify you are in melee line 2. Or Fusilier von Prince. Blue, you are in my line, so you can take off your snow cover. Yeah, take it off. Take off your snow cover because you're in my line. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, and then let me put mine team, and now we're the defending team. So everybody bayonets. Oh, for called. We forgot for called. Arctic, you said we got everybody. Now we have everybody. No, we're just gonna stay in this VC because I'm gonna be commentating on how it should go. So everybody, so if you're in my line, you're gonna go ahead and get in bayonet line with me. Same with Monsieur's line. So go ahead and start forming up with me. So we're gonna go ahead and get into an attack line. So clump up, get ready, and then Monsieur's line. It is your job will be to fend off the attacking line. So remember, flag bearer. Since we're the attackers, you have to get really close. That way, we do the most amount of damage. 3, 2, 1. Charge with me. Charge with me. I'm gonna ungod all now.
Oh shit! We're not ready. We're not ready. Damn. Charge! Guys, charge! Flank.
So go for the flag attackers. You want to go for the flag.
Flag's down. The flag's down.
You want to go for the flag. Flag bearer, you can't stay still. You need to keep moving, flag bearer. Get to the front, flag bearer. Flag bearer, get to the front. We need morale to do damage. So keep pursuing, boys. Keep pursuing. Attackers, keep pursuing. Perfect. Now attackers, go for the flag. Go for the flag. It's your goal to get the enemy flag. That way they cannot spawn in. Remember, go for the flag. Go for the flag. You need to go for that flag, gentlemen. You need to go for that flag. Yeah, you can all have guns. It's practical for guns to be here in the first place. Alright, the flag's down. Pick it up. Keep charging forward. Keep charging forward, attackers. You need to get their flag.
Come on. Get on their flag. Oh shit.
Pushing, attackers. Keep pushing. You need to keep pushing. Go for their flag. Go for their flag. We need to stop them from respawning.
Hey, Block, I'm back. Guys, you have to push through them. Don't worry about the guys in front of you. You have to
Yeah,
get
the others will deal with it. Usually the guys on the right and left will deal with it. The center needs to push for the flag. Dang, Blitz is good. Blitz could be a possible grenadier. I'll mark that down. And then for the
Help me. Kill him.
Who'd you say would be good for possible grenadier?
Blitz, that guy's good. He's good at melee, dude.
Guys,
Oh,
remember,
shit,
don't
he
worry
is
about the
good.
guys in front of you. You have to get their
Alright,
flag.
and now attackers, let's start doing a fighting withdraw. Attackers withdraw. Attackers withdraw. Follow our flag. Our flag is down. Alright, let's start doing a withdraw. Griffin, follow me. Griffin, follow me. Griffin, follow. And then everybody else follow me. So this is what we call a fighting withdraw, where the people in the back, remember, like we practice, the people in the back will start fending off while we keep moving. Now remember, if you're in the back, you need to keep moving with us because then you'll lose morale.
Guys, fighting withdrawal, let's go. Come on. Withdrawal with me. Withdrawal.
So if you're in Monsieur's line, it is your job to pursue the enemy.
Oh. Whoops. Yeah, guys, form
Follow,
to my
follow,
right.
follow,
Form
follow,
to my
follow.
right. Form to my right. Guys, I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Well, I was jumping. You see me? I have a plume. I have no cover on. Form to my right. Let's go.
Oh, we need to back, please, Pat.
Start forming.
If you're
My line, start
NCO,
forming.
if you're NCO slash officer slash people that have been here,
All
you're
right,
gonna
make ready. Make ready.
make auto present.
Present.
Auto present.
And
Let's
fire.
go. See them on the right. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Flag bearer, it's your job to keep moving. If you stand still, they're going to centralize their fire on you, and you will die.
Once you finished reloading, present. Let's go. Let's go.
My
Let's
line, auto present. My line,
3,
auto
2,
present.
1, fire.
1, fire. Ooh, I'm dead.
Guys, hurrah in 3, 2, 1, hurrah. Just spam Q if you can't chant. Remember that, what we learned earlier. Once you're finished reloading, present. Let's go.
Hey Joseph, do you need any help?
3, 2, 1, fire.
Oh yeah.
We will. Guys, hurrah in 3, 2, 1, hurrah. Alright, guys, advance with me. Keep your reloads. So keep reloading. You're gonna have to advance to me though.
All right, save your shots, everybody. My
Then
line,
hold
save
up
your
here.
shots.
Hold up here. Make ready. Present. Let's go. Once you're in line. 3, 2, 1, fire.
My men, fire.
Do not clump up. Please do not clump up. It's
Hurrah in 3, 2, 1, hurrah.
All right, charge with me. My line, charge with me. Let's go.
Guys,
They're
get your
reloading,
reloads
so
off.
let's
Get your
catch them.
reloads off. You see them charging. Present. Aim it for their flag. 3, 2, 1, fire. And charge. Get near their flag. Let's go. Push in like an arrow. Arrow.
Fighting withdraw. Fighting withdraw.
I need help. Monsieur's lines. I need help, please.
Fighting withdraw on my line. Fighting withdraw on my line. Ooh, this is getting hectic.
Keep pushing. Let's go. We can take their flag. Keep pushing. You want to push in like an arrow. Don't worry about the guys in front of you, but you have to like go past them. If you've ever watched football, you see how like the linebackers go through the linemen. That's what you want to do.
Keep retreating, my line. Keep retreating with the flag bearer. Watch it on the right, because they're trying to outflank us, guys. They're trying to outflank us on the right.
Guys, hold your advance. Form
My
to
line,
right.
reform on the
Back,
road.
go
My
back.
line, reform
Form
on
up
the
to me.
road.
Let's go. If you have your shot, present. Let's go. 3,
My line,
2,
start
1,
taking
fire.
shots. Independent
Remember,
fire.
if you
Independent
just
fire,
finish
my line.
reloading, do not fire. Okay, let's get all our reloads off. And once you
Hey,
finish
Monsieur, I
reloading-
just killed you.
Yeah, good job, Joseph. Guys, I did not say independent fire. Wait for my command.
My line.
Just auto
only.
present.
My line only.
Hold your fire. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Independent fire, my line. Independent
shot.
fire, my line.
Guys, hurrah on 3, 2, 1, hurrah. After you're oh my god, I can't speak. After you're reloading, present. Go. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Oh, that's a good volley from Monsieur's line. I see a lot of possible candidates for Jaegers. But we're gonna call it there for that. We're gonna call it there because I'm gonna commentate what we need to work on. So I saw a lot of you, and I mean a lot of you. It's great.
Hold
So
your fire.
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and reform. So everybody ceasefire. Let's reform on the road. Both companies, let's reform on the road. If you're in my line, form behind me. Flag bearer at the front. Yep, we're friends now. We're all teamed French now. Oh, Jonah and Condre. I'm sorry about that. Let me get you in my company. That way, Steve is out. Oh, Con needs to go into the elites. Okay, so as you all can see right now, I'm gonna put myself on the command team, so that way I can explain. So put myself on the command team. All right, perfect. So as you guys can see right now, how we're split into 2 Fusilier companies. This is usually how we'll be for most of the battles. So go ahead, everybody jump if that was fun. Did you guys have fun with that little engagement? Perfect. So picture that, but a lot larger. That was only a taste of what it'll be like. It'll be a lot larger, guys. It's going to be a lot more hectic, and you guys need to learn that this is not going to be as easy as it looks. Right now, we're just going against each other, and we know each other's skills. In the future, when we go against the coalition, the same coalition that almost beat us at the first Waterloo battle, it will not be as easy. So remember these skills, remember the orders, and always pay attention to what we do. Stick to the flag bearers. So let's go ahead and practice that. So if you're in Monsieur's line, you already know that you have the snow caps, so you know where to go. If you're in my line, you automatically know where to go too. But for easier identification, what we'll usually do is this. If you all unequip your muskets and you press H, so go ahead and unequip your muskets, press H, you'll see that on the, I believe it's the far right icon, you can change the pom-pom on your hat. So if you're in my line, you're going to change the pom-pom to green, and if you're in Monsieur's line, you're going to change it to blue. So my line will do green, Monsieur's line will do blue. So Savage, go ahead and fall in line for me, buddy. Thank you, bud. And so we'll start moving. So both companies will advance with us. So advance. And so this is where it's important. You guys need to remember that what's it called? Knowing who is your company commander and when to form. So when I say my company, remember my company, you know what my voice sounds like, we're gonna form. But Monsieur's, you're gonna keep going. So my company split off and form with me on the right side.
Form with me on the left side, guys.
Alright, and start forming.
Form to my right. Let's go.
Yeah, auto present.
Yep, 100%. Do not fire. Do not fire.
And this is our battle formation. So, my guys, if you guys look to your left, as you can see, those are our friends on the left, perfectly formed up. And guys in Monsieur's line, if you guys look over here to the right, here we are over here in perfect battle formation with you guys. And this is how we'll usually advance. So when I say the regiment will advance, both companies will advance. Now, usually we'd be in 2 different VCs, but for now it's just 1 VC because you guys are all new recruits, and we want to make sure that we don't have to jump back and forth and explain it in 2 different VCs. So the whole regiment will advance. So Monsieur, you'll signal your advance, and I'll signal my advance. So my line will advance.
All right, my line advance. Let's go. Stop aiming and advance.
Ignore that flag in the center. I think that's awkward. Yeah. And battle formation, both companies, battle formation. Form
to my right. Let's go. Form. Auto present. Let's go.
Now, just to ensure everybody knows there's simple basics, everybody about face. Let's say the enemy wrapped around on our rear flag bearer, you would automatically go to the back. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we're in battle formation and we're ready to take on the opponent in front of us. Perfect. How much time do we have left? So we have 15 minutes, and then we're going to announce drafts, and then we're going to dismiss. Because, as you all know, there's somebody else has this server booked right after us. So there's a few more things I want to go over. So my line, go ahead and make ready, present, and fire.
My line, fire.
So the final thing we're going to go over is forming when in panic. So usually, in some predicaments, sometimes the line will go into this panic mode where you don't know what to do. We got into a big, melee engagement, and now we're all scattered out. So let's go ahead and meet at the road, and everybody starts scattering out, like mix in with each other. Mon's line, start mixing in with each other, and let's pretend like we're all in panic. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. The enemy's trying to kill us and everything, and we just don't want to get killed. And let's say we get some order. The whole regiment will reform back on the road. Let's do that now. So you'll find Monsieur, and you'll find me. My men find me.
Let's go this way.
And then the regiment will advance as normal. See, that was perfect, dude. Now, there are a few people in the back who are getting distracted by a flag, but a lot of you guys were able to form up and find your companies, and that is exactly what you need to do. So let's go ahead and scramble once more. Scramble. Get lost within the crowd. Get lost. We're in a panic mode. Spread out some more. So we're in a panic mode. So while we're in panic mode, what usually will happen is the flag bearers, you will need to find your company officer first because you need to signify where the company will go. From there, we'll form up as usual. So the whole regiment will reform back on the road. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The whole
see me
regiment
on-
will reform. My line behind me.
Halt.
And perfect. That was good formation speed. It wasn't too slow, but it wasn't too draggy either. So that was good. That was good. What else? So now we're gonna practice advancing, and then that's gonna be it. So let's advance.
Advance. Stay in front of the person in front of you. Remember that. You'll get a speed buff, I think.
Yeah. So marching in line order will make you go faster. Now, people in Mon's line, you guys, Mon's gonna like tell you in a bit that when we go back on the road, that you'll need to get on the road to go faster, since the roads do make you go faster. So let's go ahead and my line. Let's dress right. Dress right.
Dress right. Let's go. Stay on the far left of the road.
And perfect.
get
See
off
how
the
Mon's line is trailing right on the left of us, and my line is with us on the right? That is perfect, perfect, perfect. Now let's say the enemy's right in front of us. Let's practice forming up real fast. My line to my right.
My line to my left. Let's go. Auto present.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, Connor, you did go to the wrong side. Now, I'm usually always going to be at the end because I need to signify where, the regiment will advance to. So now we're going to try advancing as a single line entirely. So the whole regiment will advance. My line with me, Mon's line with him. So
Shoulder
advance.
on. Advance.
This is beautiful.
In the line.
And then this will be our final test in 3, 2, 1, and regimental battle formation. Let's go.
Form to my left. Form to my left. Let's go. Let's go.
My line to my right. My line to my right. Yeah, go ahead and extensor. Go ahead. Wait, please send me your KD just in case it's good and we can do drafts on you.
Remember, guys, auto present once you're in line.
8-4. Good. All right, and then good. Everybody's automatically auto present. Now, Mr. Duck, I see you have a blue pon, and that signifies you're in Monsieur's line. So you got yourself lost in the companies, and that's not very good. You want to usually stick with your company. So go ahead with your company.
Form on the farthest left. Oh, you could just form there. It's fine.
Let's go ahead and meet back at the chateau for dismissal, and then we'll announce company drafts. So my line form with me. My line with me.
My line behind me. Behind me. Let's go. Let's go.
My line with me.
Fight response. Doesn't matter.
Let's if somebody could take a picture of the leaderboard and put it in KDs, that way we can start reviewing. Let's see which one of you guys will start getting drafted. All right, let's move it to the chateau. So Monsieur's line, you guys are going to go ahead and get into standard dress, so go ahead and take off your snow caps. So Monsieur's line is going to form up first, and then my line, we're going to stand back. So my lines, go ahead and get back here with me. Let's let them form up first.
Form to my right.
We're just going to do one big line for you, Monsieur, and then my line will form right behind you, just for simplicity.
Guys, form to my right. Let's go.
Remember, if you're in my company, you'll form with me in the back, and then we'll wait for them to finish forming up. Yeah, Griffin. I'll just read Griff.
Put on your backpacks. So press B if you don't already have your backpack on.
All right, and then my line, we're gonna form right behind them. So go ahead and start forming to my right. Flybear, you're gonna get directly behind Deutsch. Yep, perfect, Fusiliers. Perfect, 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 perfect. So now we're going to announce company drafts. Did one of my staff put the KDs in the KD channel? That way we can review it.
Notables, put it in Saxon.
Okay, you put it in the GC? Okay. So, unit. So you're allowed to take 3 Voltigeurs, 2 Grenadiers. So let's go ahead and start with the Grenadiers. Jack, we have the KDs posted in Saxon a top measure. Please review the KDs and make your draft.
Alright, I've already reviewed and I am going to pick my people.
If he calls your name, please step up to the front.
I need Extensor and Duck Dukop to stand up, please.
Extensor had to go, but I'll mark him down.
Yep, and Duck Dukop, you there? Out there?
Caporal Duck.
You
Yeah.
you
Step
Duck.
to the front.
Come up here. I would like to congratulate you on your good fortune and excellent activity. Good stuff. Go follow with the Grens.
Am I allowed to choose to?
Yes. Unit, I have one thing for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Or no. Give me 1 second.
Tell me.
Right, you could see the KDs in Saxon top measure, right?
Yeah. I've highlighted to Monsieur and Jack who I've went based on KDRs.
Okay. So go ahead and make your drafts.
All right.
And you
I
can
picked a few. So
Pretty
is that okay?
You
What's the
selected
max?
me.
That I selected you to join Voltigeurs.
Oh,
You
dude,
accept?
for sure, dude. Let me join. Oh my god, I'm so honored.
Yeah, you're not promoted to Sax.
Yeah, I don't think Joseph has the skill for it.
No, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Wait. What's Joseph's KDR?
Don't look.
Alright, let's check this KDR, Joseph.
Let's check his KDR real quick.
Don't do that.
Oh, on
Don't
second
do that.
thought, I think you're not fit to be a Voltigier, sir.
Dang,
I don't
and
even
Monsieur
think-
with the
I
bad
don't even think
KDR.
I'm
Oh,
fit.
no.
The 210 isn't
Oh.
the 210 isn't my style.
Everybody
Okay, I'll pick
ignore KD. Ignore it.
All right, if I call your name, I want you to step up. The real John 3271. Step up. Okay.
Now there he is.
There he is.
Vil Gantians and Extensor.
Oh, so
Extensor.
Jack and Unit selected 2 of the same people. So then, Jack, may I recommend somebody for the Grenadiers? Since I think we might as well give Extensor to the Jaegers, since Extensor's really good at shooting. Do you mind if I recommend somebody to you?
Where's Extensor at?
He's not here.
Yeah, he had to
No.
go
He-
early.
Oh, damn. Well,
So-
I guess we can pick Ovanti then.
Decisive front line, please.
Did you pick Ovanti already?
Folds go in the back of the bus.
Congratulations, you 3. You are now made the Voltigier elites. Say hurrah in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alright, go ahead. Fall in with the Voltigier company.
You
And
know,
then
fill the
Jack.
gap. Fill this gap.
Jack, since you're allowed to accept one more Grenadier, I did give you the name of who should be with you. He did really good today.
Yeah.
Alright, can I get a Griffin with the extra numbers that I forget? Griffin X 123? Is that it? Yeah, my boy.
Yeah.
I would like to congratulate you on your good fortune and bam. Congrats. You may fall in with the grounds.
He has a cursing addiction. If you didn't, no, I'm joking. So, Fusiliers, go ahead and fill the gaps. That is all of the elite drafts for today. We're gonna go ahead and take a picture, and then you all will be dismissed. If my staff, we already took a picture of the event log, so that is good for the event log. So, if you guys didn't know, I'm gonna brief you real quickly. If you are interested in advancing through the ranks of Saxony, each event is worth a certain amount of activity points. And I believe it's in the documents channel. If you want to look at the documents channel, which you can look at your own time, it says how many points you need for each rank. So it starts off low and then it goes higher and higher as you progress through the regiment. So if you look at documents channel, it is for Soldat is 5 points. For
Yo,
Soldat de
Adonis,
Premier,
come over here.
for Soldat de Premier, it is 15 points. For Caporal, it is 25 points, and for Caporal Fourier, it is 55 points. Now, if you didn't get selected for the elite drafts, don't be discouraged. We will
Adonis,
have
come
the
here.
elite drafts next Friday, and that gives you a perfect amount of time to start training. Other than that, did you already take the final picture, Notable? Okay, so Notable, you go ahead and take the final picture. Staff face forward. That way we can do the event log. Oh, I have a ranker loadout. Why don't I have an officer loadout?
But you decided to be a Voltigear. Or
Oh yeah, I
Jaeger.
decided to be a Voltigear for like 10 seconds, but my KD wasn't good enough. So officers
Excited,
face
please
front.
come to the front line. Front line all the way to the. Yep, there you go.
Avanti. Okay, never mind. Avanti and Vil, can you please fill those 2 slots on the right?
So Monsieur, go ahead and face
To the
front
right,
for
to
me,
the
bro.
right, to the right. Yeah, to the right side. There you go.
All right, thank you, Arctic. And let me get everybody make ready, present. Oh yeah. Make ready, present. Officer staff.
Everyone
with your
aim at
sabers,
Arctic.
and fire.
Arctic, that's for yelling at me. I'm just kidding.
And thank you everybody for attending, veterans and recruits. We hope to see you at tomorrow's battle, where you will show us what this training.
Wait,
how
decisive,
this
change it
training.
back. I need to take a picture. Wait. Decisive, change it back.
Bro,
Yeah.
momento.
So everybody, thank you so much for attending today's training.
Real quick.
Tomorrow we have our first grand battle against the United States, who rally 100, just like the Third Corps. We hope to see you
And
all
just like
there,
us
and
soon.
we want you to show us what you got out of this training. Other than that, you guys are all dismissed. Have a great day. Activity points will be updated in a bit, and that is all. You guys are dismissed. Please leave the Waterloo server, because the server is
Yeah,
booked for
everyone
other
destroy Joseph. Everyone go charge Joseph and Major.
Nation called Westphalia that is like doing the server at 5 for some fucking odd reason.
I
don't
hate
know.
Dude,
crowded
imagine
areas.
being
I hate
Westphalia.
crowded areas. But yeah, you guys are dismissed. Go ahead and leave the game, because remember, this a different nation is getting on to do their event. So everybody, please leave the game. Please do not let me kick you. I don't want to kick anybody. Please start leaving the game. Our time is up at Waterloo.
Alright, if you're a Voltigear, join the Voltigear von Saxon, please. Real quick.
And Fusiliers, you're dismissed.
Or Jaeger von
Fusiliers,
Saxon.
I'm so sorry.
Grenadiers,
I'm so
you're,
sorry you guys were in muster point today. Next battle, you guys will be in Conic VC 1 and 2, where you're able to talk and make shoutouts, but make sure to keep your voices low and make sure that you don't talk over the commanding officers. Other than that, you're dismissed. Have a great day, everybody.
Alright, Grenadiers, you're dismissed.
Oh yeah, Fusilier staff, if you would revert yourself to Koenig staff VC. Hello, can you guys hear me?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Checking, just checking. Nou, ik vond
Here we
een
Let's see if I can get some staff on.
Okay, I have good news, Monso. I'm just quickly doing your points.
Okay,
So that will be done.
Amazing.
I'm doing it for your company as well, Black Diff, so you didn't have to worry about that as well, okay?
Yeah, I did so bad today. It's not even funny.
That's fine, we all have shitty days, man.